In the Maximum Golf profile that we've been talking about, there wasn't just the first-rate comment. There was other stuff that was unveiled that was pretty interesting too. The article published in Maximum Golf magazine notes that Trump had to wait at the Marine terminal for now disgraced pedophile billionaire Jeffrey Epstein, who have since, and his girlfriend at the time, who have since been accused by dozens of women of running what amounted to a sex slave ring. Though not mentioned in the article, Corcoran now recalls a young woman boarding with them. He said, I honestly couldn't guess her age, but she was young, made up to look a bit older. Although he says nothing untoward happened on that flight. And so remember, Donald Trump is the guy constantly talking about Harvey Weinstein and putting pictures of him with people. Well, he's taking private jets with this guy who had a sex slave ring. Seems weird.
Yeah, and I mean, Epstein was a pedophile. Yeah. I mean, he would pay these young girls $200 for massages, and then it would lead to sex.
Yeah.
And
would you like the perfect quote?
Yes.
Because maybe he doesn't know. Maybe Trump doesn't know about Epstein. But he said this: I've known Jeff for 15 years. This is for New York Magazine in 2002. Called him a terrific guy and a lot of fun to be with. It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side. He's a terrific guy, and here's why. It's even said that look, you think you like beautiful women more than other people? I don't even understand what that means. But he seems to understand some of the concerns about possible pedophilia or his predilection in that direction.
He knew it, man. A lot of these powerful folks hung out with Epstein. I don't know what they did, but it's, we know what Epstein did because he was convicted. And it is some terrible stuff.
Yeah.
So to me, that's much more disturbing that he liked to hang out with Epstein and go on his private jet where some of the stuff happened. That was nicknamed the Lolita Express.
That's crazy.
That is
absolutely
way worse than anything Trump said about a particular woman in that profile.
Yeah. Although, there's one other, just because it's a little bit embarrassing for him, and I like to embarrass him. The remainder of the Maximum Golf article is an account by Corcoran of a couple of anodyne days with Trump, in which the future president brags about the superiority of his properties. Fine, takes mulligans freely. I love that. Waves off a photographer because he feels fat, which is actually the most sort of self-analytical thing he's ever said in his life. He understood properly not to have a picture taken. Asked his golf buddies whether they like the look of his then girlfriend Melania, quote, is that as good as it gets? And throws his club in the water over missed putt. Corcoran even said, I couldn't believe a man of his eminence gave a damn about some of the things he was worried about. Trump kept asking me if I thought his then girlfriend Melania was good looking.
No, he's obsessed about all the wrong things. Wealth, fame, is my girlfriend hot enough?
Do you think she's hot?
Yeah.
Do you want her? Who the fuck cares who else wants her?
No, he cares. He cares so much. That's why he said about Time magazine, when they wouldn't feature him, they're the worst, they're gonna go bankrupt. And then when they did feature him, he's like, what a great honor. Because he's obsessed with what people think about him. Yeah. That's why the crowd size, which is an irrelevant thing, got so under his skin that he still talks about it. He still has a picture of it up in the White House where he brags about it to people who come in. He is deeply insecure, and he's about the most thin-skinned guy you've ever met. And he's, in essence, he's a bit of a snowflake.
He can't take any criticism. The Theresa May thing, the lightest criticism possible, and he absolutely blows up.
Yeah, he's a child in that way. But look, man, I don't know what happened with Epstein, but and there were a lot of rich and powerful guys who hung out with Epstein, but nothing good could have come of that. If you like this video, bless your heart. We got a lot more where that came from. We do a full show every day, Monday through Friday. Come enjoy it ad-free by becoming a member, tytnetwork.com/join.